Welcome back to Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa, turn 3. So I have tested and I have turned things off and whatnot, and despite the 16 gigs of RAM, etc., we still have to put up with this very slow scrolling. If I turn OBS off and I'm not recording the game, I zoom around the map and it refreshes very easily, but it ain't working with this. So we'll just have to, unfortunately, put up with the very slow rate of refresh here. Oh well. Alright, let's get to work with the fins. I'd love to isolate this, surround it. Please tell me I pressed attack. And the interesting thing is, I tried recording with and without the camera on, and it made no difference. So whatever's going on is maybe not even like what you would expect to be processor related. Okay, I am not afraid of this 168th Infantry charging up here because I can just come back around and block him. Okay, well, we've blocked him off in there. Let's see what we're able to achieve. I don't know if we'll get a full encirclement and destruction this time, but we'll give it a go. Oh, I should have done something that I've been forgetting to this playthrough, which is adjust the retreat numbers. Pretty fresh troops on my side, the Finns, so they might not retreat. It's working. Check it out. Ah! So close, so close. How'd we do? Yeah. It's 10% deaths for us and about a quarter for them. Maybe a little more. A third. I'm a math guy. Alright, so we'll, assuming they don't bust out of there somehow, which they might be able to do, we'll probably get a good chance of taking them out. And I want to drive these guys down. So, I mean, that's looking pretty good. Still didn't quite get what I want, though. Yeah, we're not going to be able to push any farther this turn. And I need to make sure that this headquarters stays, because these units are those northern units, those KAR units. No, it's not strong enough. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, actually. I might get all three of these guys to... If it's 2, I won't attack. If it's 3, I will. Because it's not that critical. To do this nope. Okay. this adjustment because I really want them to go for it. So I go into this unit and the retreat number, which is here, there's supply. I didn't even know for the first few playthroughs you could do this, but how much can they lose or go down to before they run away, right? And it's at 50%, so I'm gonna put it to 100. I just need to make sure I turn them off later, so that they really do go after these guys, and they'll probably take heavy casualties doing it, but we gotta do something. Especially to make up for that lack of that third unit there, the 7th Infantry that I really would like to be attacking. Looks like we're just gonna run out of action points. Well, it worked. Let's see how much suffering we had. Yeah, 2,000, that's more than 10%, you know. So it was expensive. Okay. I mean, he's on 75 somehow. Put these guys back. So, I'm going to move you forward. 7th Infantry. Assuming you have some... okay, well, we could change spots. That's a possibility. So now he's really getting out of this command headquarters influence. It's not exactly where I want him to be, but it's got to be done. Let's see what we can do to the 43rd Infantry here. I'm not convinced that this is going to be useful, but the numbers look good. It's all from down there. So no, not this turn. Because then in order to occupy that space, I probably have to move somebody from here. And that bottom block I want to stay in place because they're guarding the road. And if the Soviets get past me here, they will get to this line pretty quick. Okay. I'm gonna see what's going on with Riga. And if I can pull a quick one here and zip up there. How are we doing for fuel? 6,800. So I'm just going to try and fly right up there and see what I encounter with the death heads. And not much. Okay, now I don't want them to get out of command range, so I'm going to put the headquarters there for the moment. Let's see, I don't know if there's anybody actually occupying Riga right now. But that is a weak unit in between us and them. And if I can take it this turn, I will. And that will enable me to cut off this area and also spill out over into this area. They will put people there though. I'll bet you they retreat into the city. Doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll we'll deal with this next turn. Alright, so I'm going to move the 18th Army north and just kind of swing them around. First objective is to surround this city here and this garrison. Got some blocking to do because I don't want people coming back down, the Soviets coming back south here. So let's make sure that this happens. It looks like I'm not going to get what I want. I probably should have moved the 4th Panzer Groups north faster, like last turn. I've only had a couple of turns to do anything, I know, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so that is the 18th Army, and I'm going to put those guys there. I don't think... We'll see. I don't think that we're in a position to really do anything about this just yet. There's a pretty strong garrison there, and I'd rather encircle it. Yeah, that's not good enough. Next turn, you know, cut it off. And I think that'll work a lot better. Okay, let us now concern ourselves with the 4th Panzer Group. We've got a little protection going there for our buds at headquarters. And our main objective is to drive south to the line. With the Army Group Central. I do want to go after this 8th Army here. We'll see what it takes. Can cross the river, but I cannot attack. I probably could have done that differently. I probably moved the 35th up and the 5th over and left the 25th where they were in a position to attack the 8th, but it's really not my objective just yet. Should have 3 armored units able to attack, yeah, or motorized. I get so impatient. I want to keep moving, and I should be able to, but the computer cannot keep up. Alright, good. What about you? Can you attack again? Nope. Alright, then I'm not going to move you. Super slow. Okay, so if those guys can move there and attack, can these guys move up to here? Or, yeah, don't want them moving over here. Nope. Okay. So I'm not going to concern myself with moving this part of the 16th Army in. We've got plenty there already. Okay. Looks good to me. We've got over 4-to-1 ratio. 7 rounds. And so, 18,000. Right. Let's mosey on across the river. You'll see this bridge is broken here. That's a problem. And there's a 5% chance a turn of it getting fixed or repaired. And until then, our trains will not be able to deliver beyond that, nor will our railway troops be able to change that Russian gauge over. So that's a problem. And the 60th Army will continue to sweep up along this way towards this city here across the river. It's a little frustrating. The game is, well, not behaving the way that I expect it to. Okay. Let's see, we've still got fuel left. It's not great. No. Okay, we'll use them next turn. Alright, I think we're pretty much done with Army Group North. I can't see anything else I want to do. Now to the mysteries of Army Group Central. And the 9th Army is moving in this direction. However, we had this breakout here. Good for them. But won't last. So we're just going to take this whole area out. Oh, it took forever. Alright folks, divide and conquer. I only need one of those northern units. No, I'm not happy. I'm gonna add one more unit. I want to leave one of these units up here from 3rd Panzer Group to attack the 4th Army headquarters, etc. do, we shall turn off the motorized. Let's see, yep, it's pretty good. So we should be able to do some really heavy destruction here now. We're going to drive up this way and then this way, I think, as well. So our orange guys are on the bottom. Way more than I need. World's slowest encirclement. Go into the swamp and attack. Yes. Okay. Ah, that's good. So I do not want 9th Army members, except maybe this one, to be attacking. At the end of the day, so that they can get the heck out of there. Did you matter? No, you did not matter. Okay. Ooh, I should turn off some of this. I just don't need it. 66. Let me turn off some of this. Yeah, that's plenty. That's good. Still good numbers, and I keep the mobile to attack these guys. Pretty far. Okay, let's beef these guys up a little bit. Fail. Wrong one. All right, let's get some real destruction going here. I'll leave them on. The concentric is a really helpful bonus. Okay. They're pretty ready, but you got nowhere to go, no supply, and the onslaught is many times their values. Predicting victory. Okay. Let's see here. Number said write things down in the notebook. So we did 15K over here. Let's see how big this pocket is that we're taking out. It's nothing extraordinary. And our job is to push these guys up north 1 hex and then surround and destroy. So 81, we don't need a lot. I'm going to turn off a lot of the mobile failures. That's plenty. That guy's fresh. We'll send him over there. Absolutely plenty. We'll get the headquarters up there for the bonuses. And let's see what we're dealing with here. It's a big group. Two army commands, the big western one. Could use a little more. As crazy as that sounds. Better be safe than waste another turn, you know? Okay, so I'm going to move 3rd Panzer group to there. Of course, he's within range. Running out of fuel. That could be a problem. Luftwaffe, resupply fuel. Okay. 1,500. That's good. That's enough. And let's check on a couple of units here. These should not cost much in fuel. Well, adding another 150 or so attack points, so let's see what happens. There's got to be a better way to configure. Hopefully that will help. Made no difference. I don't want to get getting in the way of each other like that. Okay. That was a good one to remove. That was a good one to remove. Anybody else? Okay. It's awfully equal, but I think they have more infantry. Oh, there's some armor in there. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Whew. Alright, now we missed counting a few, so that's 66,000, plus some we already killed from before, so, you know, we're over 80,000 if you add the 15,000 to this from the last group on the right-hand side, so that was pretty effective. Something to write home about. Alright. So, I want the 4th Army to proceed along this road. This way, towards Minsk. I guess it's okay for him to go there. Maintenance is a big part of this game, just picking people up and moving them to where they ought to go. And it's not that exciting, but it's necessary. And we're out of fuel after that massive attack there. Somebody has to go protect the 3rd Panzer Group, though. Headquarters. Okay. Agonizingly slow waiting for these movement updates. Like a 2 or 3 second gap between when I click and when the move happens. Okay, after 6 tries, I finally collected the unit that I wanted. Get them on the right side of the river. I assure you the game works much smoother than this when you're not recording with this computer. Headquarters. Okay, and it's showing me there's one more unit down there. Here. Pick that up. pretty much get the 9th Army where I want it. Now, I could attack the 8th Infantry, but all I would do is maybe kill a few of them and kick them back, and it's not that great. Should try recording some XCOM and see how that comes out, and then we find out whether it's the game or computer for real. Suppose I could try recording at a lower resolution. Until last. Okay. I don't want to overload hexes either. Alright, I decided that would not be fun to watch, and it wasn't all that much fun to play either, just with the slowness, but I've moved everybody forward as much as I can. And now, let's get down into Army Group South. So, what do I want to do? I'll definitely want to encircle that, and that. And in the south here, the real south, I want to start moving. Looks like I don't have to do much with the 3rd Army, the Romanians. Okay. So, 4th Romanians going this way. You know when I got this set up. Okay. So we're set up here with the Romanians. And we're just going to push these back across the river as fast as we can. Probably won't do it this turn, but is there seriously no one who can attack? Yeah. Not enough. Okay. That's fine, we'll go in from the top then. Knew I should have put the 2 units down here on the bottom rather than up top, but that's okay, we can come down this way as well. Alright, so I've moved in over here. As much as I'd like to isolate this, I can't really. They'll just run across the river, but I can encircle this if I can kick these guys out of the city. victory I can. I mean, it's 10,000. It's bigger than some groups we've looked at, you know. This one division. Okay. I have reconfigured a little bit. Nothing too great, but we're gonna move up to drive them across the river. Clear this out. I swear it's getting slower. Alright, we're going to push forward here, assuming they ever appear on the list. Alright, so we moved up to the Lvov area, and I'm going to encircle this and split this off. And start moving the 17th Army to the east. Alright, so we need to shove these guys out of the way. So I've arranged for 2 motorized groups. Should have looked at that a little more carefully. They are way overloaded. And that, I'm sure, cost us. Not too bad. 20 tanks could be worse. To their 6,000 and change dead. See if we can get these Hungarians down here. Yep. What else we got up here? Oh, we got a Panzer unit. Let's bring it down. Alright, and let's see what we can do. 2 more headquarters. And a couple of guys who are just ready to go. Alright, works for me. 150%. Encirclement, 453 out of 500. I'm pretty happy with that. So 24,000 change. And we'll move in. Okay, so I have pushed forward enough to bring these guys into encirclement. And that's fine. That's 14,000, 15,000. And nobody on our side, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to continue moving everyone towards Lvov. We're out of fuel, so there ain't much left to do. And I'm going to move the, I think it's the 6th Army down this way. Okay, so we've got all these guys set up, and we'll probably go for some kind of encirclement of these folks next turn. Remember, they can't go across these mountains. They can be a bit of a nuisance, you know. I normally don't have this many trapped here. It's not a ton of units, but it's more than 1 or 2. But they're fairly weak, and they'll be cut off and whatnot, and so they should be easy to destroy. I'm going to move the rest of the blues, which are a couple units down this way, and the 6th Army, I'm going to send a couple up here along the edge of the Army Group Central Zone, and then the rest are going to come down this way and block, and I think we'll push this guy back a little bit. Okay, so I've moved them along, and you have to watch supplies. I've said going into these swamps is a terrible thing, and already there we're running into hexes where supply will be dropped. To come along here is fairly safe, I guess, as long as we have access to this road, which we'll start to get as we push along. You know, maybe I should send this guy out. I might move him forward, that hex. Okay, I think that's everybody. We're going to do the decisions. Alright, civilian oil allocation. We can draw oil from the civilian economy, but if we do, that's going to annoy the big evil guy upstairs, so I'm just going to pass it. But Russian oil, that sounds good. Okay, it's not as good, Russian oil, so let's refine it. I certainly do want to refine it. However, I've had bad luck a lot with this refining thing, so I'm gonna do the lower roll and see what happens. All right, it turned out well. This is gonna take a million years, and eventually we'll get some more oil here. So, but that did work. Okay, rail infrastructure. Now you'll remember that I said in the early to mid game, please your logistics generals and annoy your field commanders, and then because you won't get the chance to appease the logistics guys. So I'm going to go ahead. This is a question of, hey, the rail gauge is no good, and our guys are getting shot at, and we're not having water towers and stuff. Are you going to take the time to put things back together, or keep pushing forward? And I'm definitely going to keep pushing forward. And it's going to annoy my boss. Brokerage is -10, but Gurkha is happy. I know this is hard to believe during wartime, but there is a tire shortage going on, and we know that Army Group South with Rostov is the objective, so I'm going to give the tires to them. That's also the lowest active outcome decision. Of course, von Lieb in the north is annoyed. Now, a commendation is not a condemnation. This is a good thing. So I'm going to spend my 7 points and fight for it. You can pause and read that if you want. And that will please von Bach that I'm supporting him. So, we'll see how we look after this. And our big encirclement's there. Doing okay. Doing okay. We will increase those scores rapidly as we continue. And I'm going to end the turn. And let's see what happens. What will those pesky Soviets get up to next? Turn the music off, because with the pausing and the continuing and whatnot, I think it restarts the music every time you go into that window. And so it'd be pretty jerky sounding. So silence is golden for now, until I'm going to play around with OBS and the different rates and whatnot, and see if I can get a more optimal recording frequency or something, and maybe we'll get a better result here. It's very difficult to continue in this manner. Okay, so they're retreating towards Minsk, which is what you would expect. Now this should be interesting. Looks like they went into window. Okay, that's fine. I hope they pull out of here, but it doesn't look like they are. I mean, they're kind of crossing the river that way, but this area here, they're still blocking me. And I thought that bridge was open, but they seem to have blown it up. Bridges. Remember that bridge in the north there, in Army Group North? That's going to be a problem if it doesn't get fixed quick. That could be a reason to change the rail line, which they offer you the chance to do occasionally. So I'm curious whether they'll pull out of here or stay there, and it looks like they're staying. That's good. So I want 16th Army to come up this way. These guys, 4th Panzer, to come through here and this way. And these guys to close this off, clean this out, and move that way. Maybe with a rest somewhere. I might rest the 18th Army after they finish beating up that peninsula, or jut, I guess, this jank here. More troops are coming up from the Leningrad area. They're making that stack really strong. So I better push down a little bit, bring some of these northern units down there to beef them up. Alright, well, it's the end of the turn. Let's see if there's any more Hugo stuff. Well, we did our first gigantic encirclement, which is good. Wow, even took a while for the button to load in. Alright, Holder's diary. Hmm. 12 decisions. Okay, see, that is a huge drain on political points, and I probably won't be able to make all those decisions. That's going to be rough. Alright, we do have 107 points, but let's take a sneak peek there. Oil fields, scheduling, fuel use, signaling, captured trucks, artillery, my chief of staff having a breakdown, and some other things. So, well, that's good enough for now. I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk soon.